We got cloud cover and we got some fog, but the dew was really light last night. Last night, the roof of the garage here was running into the yard. They were so heavy of dew, and now the roof of the garage is dry. So might be able to get going sooner than we think. I hope they didn't pick up too much moisture overnight.
This morning, as I wait for things to dry out, I think I'm gonna wash my windows.
That sucker's still full from last night. Cameron's here with an empty truck and Dad will be here in a minute. We're actually gonna take the combines and move to the next field and then service them for the day. Well, we are all serviced up here. It was a bit of a rush, and you guys watched me service 4 times already. We dumped the rock traps in all 3 of them, and I think Brandon had the biggest treasure in his. We do not have 3 truck drivers today, and everything's backed up already. We will have our 3rd truck driver in a couple hours, but I need to take a truck in, so. Parking my machine, bit of an efficiency killer, but we just don't have enough truck drivers, so. Just past Dad, he's the first truck to get back to him. Hopefully the combines aren't waiting the time he gets there.
I just showed up in the field to see this thing. That no go there, that go up there. That kind of sucks. I'm guessing this was the culprit. Must have picked that up and it didn't go into the feeder house and broke the feeder chain. It really sucks when you pick up rocks like that and you end up breaking stuff like this. But sometimes it just kind of happens. Not being careful enough, field wasn't rolled. Sometimes, like in previous videos you might have seen, you're going certain directions, you can't see the ground at all. So you can't see if the rock's there to lift over in time. I just got filled up. I'll be taking off with my 3rd load for today. And I'm sure that there's someone coming to fix this thing. Hopefully it'll be going by the end of the day.
Oh, I was a little worried that I wouldn't have any content for you guys today because everything was going so good. And yeah, Brandon, he fixed that problem for me with this little feller here. For some reason, combines don't like treasures like that. Well, I got this thing tucked back in here. I'm gonna run this machine home and get it tore apart. We have a chain getting delivered to the farm to hopefully get this all replaced. This isn't gonna be very fun though. And I got a long drive home, so I gotta get going. Okay, I got this big sucker home and I blew it off a little bit, got it cleaned up. I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is gonna be a giant learning curve. First, I'm gonna take this shield off and see what else I got going on under there. I took my top shield off here, and yeah, she was wedged way down deep into the feed accelerator thingy down there, so that's great. I put the persuasion bar on here and gave her all I got. I got it out, but now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna wrangle it out to get the new one in. Okay, on the bright side, my feed accelerator now moves, but I still have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, now I gotta look at which way the chain goes in, because it can go in 2 different ways, but there's a right way and a wrong way. Like, I'm gonna get the new chain over here so I can look at that and compare the 2. Apparently I didn't blow it off very good. Oof. So here's what we got going on. I got the old chain out. Now I got a ratchet shaft ran through, hooked on. And I believe this is the right way because I laid this out in front. That's how the old one was in there. So we are just gonna grab back there and pull, see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I don't think I was pulling that in there by hand. So here's the new thing we got set up. Let's see what we can wreck now. Don't really know what we're doing. I've never done this before on a S series combine. I've done it on older ones and on New Hollands, but I'm learning as I go. So what we got is I got a pipe wrench on here. Don't know if I'm actually supposed to be turning on it. It looks like you can because of the way it is. I don't know. I'm being gentle and it's not bending anything, so I'm doing it. So I'm just spinning this and it's slowly pulling it in down there. Well, it took me a while, but I finally got it. We're all tightened up. The links are all together. I don't know if I did it the right way, but I got her done. Shout out to Taco again for walking me through it. We're gonna give it its first start, see how many wrenches I left in there, see what wants to like vibrate apart or something like that. I'm a little nervous. Okay, first we're gonna put it in reverse. Thank you, Jacob, for thinking of that. It didn't make any noises. Here we go forward. Dad, don't stand right in front. It kind of just doesn't sound right. I think I want to take that plate off again, look at my feet accelerator, and see once if something's bent or busted off or something. And it looks like we got a bent thingy right here. That's all I'm seeing. I think that'll be okay if that's bent. I don't know, man. I just work here. We're gonna have Brandon run it here once. I might just be paranoid and think something's wrong and it's not. I think I was just paranoid. Brandon didn't think it was bad and it seemed to work when we were out there. Thanks for watching.